trees were on fire with the colors of the season. I was going on the road again.
The host doesn't pay anything. It's free. That's the beauty of the whole thing. It's a touring artist, a professional caliber artist comes into your home, and all you got to do is get 15, 20 people to show up and pay a few bucks at the door.
A couple of people just asked, you know, was it $10 a person or was it $10 a couple? I said, no, it's $10 a person. And I said, this is a personal concert where someone's singing in an intimate setting. So to me, it's a bargain.
Oh, forever has always been no beginning and no end. And no one will ever know when they get to forever. You can't measure it by the day or by any other way. Some say when love is real, you're in love forever. I say I'll be in love forever with you.
I found out about the whole house concert thing kind of the way everybody else has, but I'm explaining it to people, and somebody explained it to me, Kimberly Ransom.
I think there's somewhere between 100 and 300 established house concerts in the country. Other people had been doing house concerts for years, since Mozart.
The most important word in the phrase house concert is concert. It is a concert that happens to be taking place at someone's house. Thank you so much, and I meant to say this earlier, but God bless Bill for not only for doing this, but for having the guts to do it in a small place like this and show that it can work.
About 3 years ago at the Folk Festival, they had a seminar on how to host a house concert. And I went to it saying, you know, let's see what this is about. Well, it's probably more work and we're not set up for it. And I was basically told, if you've got a room that you can sit 10 people and you've got enough room for a house concert, you know, how do you find acts? And they said, let the word get out that you do them and the acts will find you.
You're in Texas now, buddy. Can't hear you yet. Now they come on buses and they come on planes. There it is. Sell their houses and they change their names. And they all pay dues and they all get screwed if they do what the robots tell them to. And they wait on tables and they sell guitars. And they drive limousines for the country stars. Yeah, they drive limousines up and down that music road where the music robots go. Yeah. Music robots, I don't think they're so hot. There might be a lot that the music robots know. They don't know music though.
I mean, John has been forging forward since I've known him. A lot of people would like to be like that, but fear stands in a lot of people's way.
How about we open that up and you sign it for me?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Tell you what, that was really good. I love it.
Thanks so much.
We're even.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
they're
sure.
only $12.
I know it. That's great.
Put that in. That's what he wants.
Perfect. That's great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Was it entertaining? It was great. It was so personal. I love his sincerity in his words.
You know, John has the integrity and can say, I've never changed for anybody.
Please, Texas welcome for John Anderson.
Telephone woke me this morning, and guess who it was on the line? If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. She asked me if I could come over to help her dispose of some wine. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. Here we go. Oh, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be alright. if it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine, alright. You guys are great. Well, now you know you can never be too sure of what you are going to find. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. She told me her plan for the future is to take one day at a time. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. Hey, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be alright. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, one more time. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be alright. If it stays like this, if it stays like this, if it stays like this, I'll be fine. Ooh, yeah. Woo. Thank you so much. Four wheels and 18 strings, that's my contribution. Everywhere from Delray to Delaware, Timbuktu to Tucson. I'd sing for everyone, absolutely anyone. Yes, even you, son. Gather round now, lay your money down now. Are you ready? Let's do one. Ain't no family reunion. Ain't no 4th of July. Ain't no special occasion. It's a home invasion.